Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Aqli. Here I'm from class 2A. Here I will explain about reference. I create this video for my middle test assignment from my lecturer, Miss TAZKIYATUNNAFS ELHAWWA. So there are two video. The first video is where I explain about main idea, and the second is about me explain reference. So you can go to the previous video where I explain about main idea. Okay, let's go to the material. Reference. Okay, the first is the definition of reference. Reference is an information or writing that can be used as a source of reference to enforce a statement, submit, or provide information to support and strengthen the author's statement. So reference is an information source to provide us information. So it's the source of our information in our writing and to strengthen our statement in our writing. Okay, the second part is reference forms. There are two forms of reference, namely citation and bibliography. Definition of citation and bibliography. A citation is a formal reference to a published or unpublished source that you consulted and obtained information from while writing your research paper. And for the bibliography, a bibliography is a list of all the sources we have used in the process of researching our work. So citation is the information source that we use while we write our paper, and bibliography is the sources of information that we use when we work our writing. Yeah, that's the difference. Okay, next is the types of reference source that we can take are as follow: almanac, atlases, dictionaries, encyclopedias, indexes, etc. There are many sources where we can take reference from. Okay, the third part is reference position. The reference position are as follow. There are two positions for citation, that is, in the body of your text, in-text citation. Example: a few researchers in the linguistic field have developed training programs designed to improve native speakers' ability to understand accented speech. Darwin et al. 2002, Thomas 2004. That's in-text citation. And blah 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 blah. There are another in-text citation, Darwin et al. 2002. So we put the citation in the text, in the paragraph. Okay, and the second location for citation is in the reference list at the end of your paper. Okay, this is the example. A few research in the linguistic blah 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 blah. You can read it yourself because it's a bit long. We go to the example of citation. So in the underneath or in the below of the text we see reference. That's the reference list or citation at the end of your paper. You can see Darwin T.M., Roselter M.G., and Munro M.G. 2002, teaching native speakers to listen to program accented speech, Journals of Multilingual and Multicultural Development, Series 23. Series 23, volume 4. Page 2045 to 2059. And you can see again Thomas K. 2004, Training Strategies for Improving Listeners' Comprehension of Program Accepted Speech, doctoral dissertation, University of Colorado Boulder. Okay, next, this is important. There are 3 styles of citation. That is, the commonly or usually used. There are 3 styles of citation. That are that are Modern Language Association or MLA, American Physiological Association or APA, and Chicago, which supports 2 styles, notes and bibliography or author date. Okay, and here is examples of the style from the three style. Okay, MLA styles example: Smith 163, APA style example: Darwin et al. 2002, Thomas 2004, Chicago style example: Dickstein 2002, 71. What's the difference? The difference is at the end of the citation. Smith 160, that's the page. And for APA, there's no page where the citation is from. For Dickstein is the publishment year and the page, where the page, okay, the page number where it's cited. Okay, for bibliography is located at the end of the a book, journal, article, etc. Example: Smith, John Jacob, Jingleheimer, Wuxian and the Art of Scooter Maintenance, Springer 2003. That's the example of bibliography. Okay, next, reference function. In principle, reference function can be classified into several functions, are as follows. Used as reference. In this first function, reference has a very important role because in the processing of reference data, it will be used as a reference guide in the problem solving process. Both this is related to the concentration of creation and assessment. Therefore, the accuracy of selecting several references is a very absolute consideration, which in the end will be positively correlate with the final qualification of a scientific paper. The choice of reference, in which there are various relevant theories, is one of the writer's concern that should not be ignored. The first function. The second function is used as consideration. Not all references in which there are various theories are used as supporting material for analysis in a writing. In fact, there are times when a reference is used as material for consideration or as material to be compared with several other references used. Thus, the second reference function leads to its function as material to be studied further. The third function is used as a development material. This third reference function focuses more on its function as a material that still has to be developed or refined. There is a possibility that the author sees that there are still deficiencies in the reference, even though in fact the sorry even though in fact the reference is considered good or quite important. Therefore, in this case, the writer still takes and uses it as reference. Also, here and there, it still needs to be added with the development or option of the author as necessary improvements. Okay, more examples. You can see at my screen there are more examples of reference. You can learn with it if there are a book by one author, a journal article. You can see there's a URL or link there. That's if you copy and paste it at the search engine, you will straight go to the journal. So you have to mention it in your writing. See a chapter in an edited book, an authored undated website article. You have to link the URL to for this kind of website article. An anonymous web page. For this, the author is just outrighted author because the author is anonymous. A book for two authors and a combination of three sources. You can see the more example here, and you can learn from it. For more examples, you can go to internet. You can search there for more explaining the reference. Maybe you could see another YouTube video from someone else, or go to internet to learn it by yourself. I think there's nothing else that I can explain to you. Thank you for watching. See you next time in another occasion. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much for watching.